Thank you, Pastor.
You're welcome, brother.
I have two questions. The first, why does Jesus say, let the dead go bury their dead? That is number one. Number two, Jesus Christ finds people carrying out their trade in the temple. And he is enraged.
Scripture for the dead. Let the dead.
Let the dead. Let the dead bury their dead.
Yes. Where is that scripture? Is it in the Bible?
Yes.
Okay. Where is it?
Okay. Because the context.
Okay.
Yes.
Just in case you find the scripture, please ask the question. Now let us have the only question that you're remaining with.
Okay. So that is number two. Jesus finds people carrying out trade in the temple,
Yes.
aka the synagogue, and he's enraged and therefore thrashes them out, saying that my Father's house is meant to be a house of prayer. Why thou turn it into a den of thieves? Now, the question is, in spite of what Jesus says about the temple at that moment, Jesus is not recorded anywhere in the Bible that he had ever been to the temple for prayers. He's recorded in the garden, on the mountain, in the desert. He's nowhere using the temple or the synagogue for prayers. Why again commend people to go for that, for the temple, for prayers? Yet himself, he has no example whatsoever. Every time recorded in the temple is not recorded for prayers. It's either disturbing peace or preaching or doing something else. Why isn't he recorded or seen saying prayers in the temple he so claims is a house of prayer?
Jesus recognized what the temple symbolized, not the temple. And when he beat people out of the temple, he was advocating for what it symbolizes, not the temple. That's why he said, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you have turned it into a den of thieves. So for him, all those temples built by David, not the son, Solomon, and then this, it was what it symbolized. That's why he sat on it and said, do you see how magnificent this building is? And they said, yes. I will break it in one day and build it in 3 days. Yes, and they're like, how can you say such a thing? And then he said, it is me. This temple is me, I am the temple. Now when he beat up people out of that building, he was telling people, you cannot run merchandise in me. What is happening today in all religions and all denominations? Pastors are running merchandise in him, in his name. All transactions are running there. So if he came, he will kick them out because he's the temple. They are using his name to run their businesses. Same thing. So he was not against the temple. No, he was against what is done there. You see? So all the churches that you see, they are shrines. Like shrines. I think that's the other English word for temple. Alright? Okay, now those shrines, the point is not on how magnificent those buildings are. No. Which kind of God is worshipped within that building? And if you've read Samson temples, 2 Corinthians, 1 Corinthians chapter 5.
5. Second 4, 5.
2 4, 5.
Yes.
Please go and read that, then you'll get to understand the concept of the temple. It is very symbolic. That's why he was kicking people outside that. Because for him, it is not these bricks and what, he's the temple. That's why we tell the people who have got a prophecy of that teaching, false teaching of investigative judgment, that Jesus went from this holy place to the most holy and so forth. There is nothing like sanctuary. There is no sanctuary on earth, there is no sanctuary in heaven. God is the sanctuary himself.
Yes.
So when you say that he was in the most holy place and went to the most holy, you are telling us that in heaven there are places which are cleaner than the others. Heaven. Are you using your head when you're reading these things? Sisimuka, Uganda.
Yes.
So you don't have to believe such things. God is the temple himself. Okay?
Yes.
So he kicked people who ran merchandise in him. Actually, he also kicked you out. I will vomit you because you are neither hot nor what? Nor cold. Hot, fine. Cold, need help. God wants clarity. Be a clear sinner. Then God will help you. But if you are not clear, you are not a sinner, you are not a saint, you are here. Who are you in a mini God? You will be kicked out. I will vomit you. Running merchandise into the temple. You see? You see, Luisa. Mayengo has left, therefore we don't answer questions of who have left. Dead, bury the dead. That is a very simple thing. There is a guy who wants to follow Jesus, and Jesus has denied him. The context. Okay? Is that Luke 9?
Luke 9.
Yes, Luke 9. There's a guy who comes running after Jesus. He says, I want to follow you. Then Jesus denies him and says, no, you can't. Now Jesus is chasing those who are coming after him. Okay? And he's going after some other people. Bwe biba olumu omuntu gobero yagala batakola ki ate nga naye gwayagala tamukola ki now sasa bwekiwulidde ekyo ensi nzimu mwana now when you're in love with someone and that person is not in love with you and the ones that they are in love with they are not also not in love with them, it really happens. A very unfortunate one. Now
Go face.
Now Jesus is running after certain other guy. There's a guy who wants to follow him. He's chasing him away, telling him, "Me, I don't even have where to sleep. You go. You can't follow me." There's now Jesus is running after another one. The one he runs after gives him an excuse. Man, I can't follow you today. My father died. We have to go for burial. No, maybe next time. Now we can't. And then Jesus tells him, "Look here. Let the dead bury their dead. You come and follow me." Do you know why? The answer is very simple. It is in John chapter 14, verse 6.
I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Now the last part, the life.
Life.
When Jesus calls you to follow him, isn't it? He's not calling you to accompany him. No, he's calling you from death into life. The guy is telling him, I am going to death business. Jesus is telling him, I'm calling you to life business. Do you want to be buried like the ones you're going to bury? Man, I have to bury. Since I'm coming sick, I'm going to sick. I'm calling you to life.
It's not accompaniment.
No, I'm calling you into life. Follow into life. You are following to the grave. Do you see what I'm talking about? Follow life. No. Not today. Let me follow grave. And then Jesus said, no. Let the dead bury fellow dead. Why? Why not dead?
They have not followed.
They are not following life. So don't join those who are going to die. Because this is what happens in our world. We bury Isaiah, okay, when we are 6. Yes, Peter, Semengo, Alan. Bury Isaiah. Okay? Then tomorrow, who next?
Semengo.
Semengo. Then tomorrow, Jethro, Peter, and Alan bury who? Semengo. Dead burying the what? The dead. So those who are burying others who have not believed Jesus Christ are dead men walking.
And dead men burying dead men.
So make sure when you're burying others, you're a living person burying the dead. That is what is accepted in the Bible. It is only living people who should bury the what? The dead. But if you're also the dead, it does not matter whether you go to bury or not, because you also will be buried. And by the way, that very note, let me actually make you stubborn. Don't behave so that you get people who will bury you. No, don't worry. You die, you will stink, and they will do away with the stink.
If you don't die in Bukunja.
That is if you are not actually recycled into the digestive system. Imagine.
What a wonderful